Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Rayson. I am a wildlife and food forest garden designer, and this is the planting at the Undergrove project, a small rear back garden on a steep slope. But this really is for my own purposes. I'll put it out there. I'm just going to do it in two different parts because I haven't finished the second part. I'm going to go through the plants that I've put down really as an aide de memoire, as they say, so that I know for future reference, for adjusting the plan, I know where the plants are. So first off, sorry about the noise as well, they are doing more tarmacking. This is the den area, and it's pretty cool. It's not finished yet, it's going to be finished next week. And I just want to go through the planting here. There's Hessian pegged out, and it has variegated ivy. I'm assuming it's your native ivy at the end. Can't remember the botanical name for ivy. Hedera helix, oh I can't remember. Anyway, and then it's Taiwanese bramble, which is Rubus rolfii here. There are some other plants going to come out in the den area, but there's like meadow sweet and sweet Sicily, but I'll add them in. They're little plug plants, so I'll add them in later on. And then what we've got here, these are beautiful plants. This is Pulmonaria lungwort, and this is called opal. They're absolutely lovely, healthy plants, and what I've done is to divide them up. I got them from Penland Perennials, so I'll be getting some more plants from them in the future. They're kind of perennial plants, some kind of forest garden edible stuff. Pulmonaria, there's Pulmonaria longifolia, which is I think the only native lungwort, and the other ones, Pulmonaria officinalis, are probably neophytes, like really, I think introduced after the 1500s. Not sure about that. The Pulmonaria longifolia is actually only native to the south of England, somewhere around Southampton or Bournemouth, something odd. But yeah, so it's kind of they're lovely, yeah, brilliant, lovely plant, good ground cover plant, come out and flower early, great, good pollinator. I think they're a mineral accumulator as well. They've got big kind of old roots on them, so they're a lovely plant. And they're in this bit here. So this is Aronia arbutifolia brilliance, which is they're gorgeous, lovely flowers, lovely leaves in the autumn, and edible fruit as well. So that will fill that space with a ground cover underneath it. And then at the top, there's going to be, I think, possibly, I thought it was going to be a cherry, but I don't think there's enough light. So it might be a plum around about here, and it'll be espalier, kind of wonky espalier around there. And then there's some more Taiwanese bramble along the bottom. And then this side, we've got a nativar, which is honeysuckle, Graham Thomas, I think it's called, which is a yellow one. Lanicera periclyminum, and there is there's a little bit of Taiwanese bramble down there, kind of good low maintenance ground cover. Okay, so that's the den area and the south. Is this the south platform? Yeah, the south platform. And then we come up to the central area in the fence, and I'll go this way first of all. So we have a rose which I've snuck in down there. I hope it's all right. It's a very vigorous rose, so it should be. I want it to grow to the light and get up, and I'll attach it to this and peg it out onto the wire and the oak, and it'll grow up into the oak, and it'll be absolutely gorgeous. Madame Alfred Carrière from David Austin Roses. And then we have, I've got 3 of these. This is Northland. It's a small blueberry, a bit big for that area, but you know, space is a bit cramped, but you can prune it back, so it'll be alright, be fine. Again, actually really beautiful plants, lovely coloured leaves and flowers, and obviously edible berries. This is Northland. And then for a ground cover, sweet woodruff, Gallia moderatum. I guess, I don't know for sure, again I'm not checking out the references, I think it might be it looks like it's in the mint family from the way the roots run, and I've divided it. So an awful lot of the time you can save, if you get decent healthy plants, you can divide a lot of them. I divided all those lungwort down there, absolutely brilliant. Also in here I have got Anemone nemorosa, so native woodland anemone. I foolishly didn't keep it somewhere dry, and I think their tubers have gone mouldy. They're pretty mouldy, so I don't know if they will survive or not, but I've planted them out anyway. They might. Things kind of want to grow. This is another rose, Mary Delaney from Dave Blossom Roses, and again I'm going to grow this up here, so there will be a plum tree there, I think, plum tree there, possibly a cherry, and then a Mary Delaney rose. I'll guide it up here, so when it grows out a little bit on either side here, but up into this oak, and then you've got an espalier which is on that side, and I have got a bit more. I've got a heart's tongue fern and some more bramble and self-heal Prunella vulgaris down there. I think it's got a bit of comfrey in there. This is an Asian space for an Asian pear. Again, espalier the Asian pear. So rose goes up there, espalier plum or cherry, and then espalier Asian pear here. And and then a native again, this is a dwarfing, but it's a small 2 meter honeysuckle, and that will fill this space. There's going to be some trellis coming in here and here, so yeah, that's good. And let's just go. This is a central bed. There is a hosta elegans that will fill this entire space here. It's a big old beast, but what the heck, let's get it full of plants. And a blueberry Northland, another one of those. This is a Campanula rapido, so it's kind of quite a small one, but this echoes down there. There is a big Porcianaca Siberian bellflower down there, Campanula, down that one. So that will be big and overflowing, and this will be kind of smaller, but there should be like echo. They'll pick up the colour of the blue flowers. I've got Pam's Choice down here. A couple of plants were kind of looking a bit dead looking, so I've kind of boosted them with some native foxgloves in there as well. And it's always a good idea actually to get up possibly, well, I've got fox and cubs here, so Potentilla orientica, I think Orientica, I think it is, which is, yeah, they kind of spread and they like it. I think it might be a bit damp for them. We'll see how we go. I think they kind of prefer more free draining soil, but we'll see. So I've got the fox and cubs here and the foxgloves over here, Campanula, and then the foxgloves will come up, but you need to get a bit of what's it called when the succession, so I want to kind of get some colours in there. And fox and cubs, hedge woundwort, love hedge woundwort. It does need tidy, it does get a bit scruffy, so might kind of needs tidying up. But yeah, that's a brilliant wildflower plant. Bees absolutely love it. And then we've got another blueberry Northland there. These bits of bamboo just show you the extent. So this Aronia brilliance in here will take up this entire space. And then there's a blueberry. And then finally we have got a dwarf yarrow, because normally yarrow grows to 50-60 centimeters. This grows to about 30-40 centimeters, so just a little bit tidier. And they once get established, very happy. You put a little foxglove in the middle just for a laugh, and then this will be, these will be just like a lovely little corner. I do love yarrow actually. They are one of my favourite plants, and it's in flower, of course, because it's November. Anyway, I've whitted on for hours, a big old witter. I'll plant up the rest of the garden, and then I'll go through and do the same thing for that. So thanks for watching. Bit of not a dull one, but it's it's quite it's not out there, but it's kind of interesting, and it's actually really useful to document what the plants are. What I am going to do is to get a drone eventually, when I can find the time and the money to get one. They're a couple of £100, but incredibly useful for marking out gardens. And I think not so much for my benefit, I'm always forgetting what plants I put in where, but as much for the client. So what you want to be doing is to encourage clients to take on the plants and understand the plants. And if you have a satellite photo, a drone photo of the plants, then they can see more clearly where they are. It's actually more accurate. A plan's good, but it's a bit rough and ready because it's not massively accurate. Okay, speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.